Welcome to Kansas Talking Books How to Sign Up for BARD tutorial. The first step to download from BARD is to open a browser window and to navigate to the BARD website. The BARD website can be found at nlsbard.loc.gov/KS1A. Once you have reached the BARD website, click on the link BARD Application Instructions. This will provide you with further instructions for filling out the BARD application. Once you have read and understood the BARD application instructions, click on the link to the BARD application. For the majority of our patrons, the library you will select is the State Library of Kansas Talking Book Services in Emporia, Kansas. For our Wichita and Norton patrons, make the correct selection from the drop-down menu and click Submit. This will take you to the BARD application. Please enter your first name and last name, as well as your address, followed by the city in which you live, and your zip code. Please keep in mind that this information should match or at least be close to the information listed on your Kansas Talking Books application so that Kansas Talking Books staff may identify you. Also enter an email address which you will be using to access your BARD account. Confirm your email address and leave the type of player you will be using as the default. Click Submit, and your application will be sent to Talking Books to be verified and processed. Once Talking Books has reviewed and approved your application, you will receive an email stating that your account was approved, followed shortly by an email entitled Welcome to BARD, containing your temporary password. Once you have received your BARD temporary password, navigate back to the BARD login page at nlsbard.loc.gov/KS1A. Enter your email address and your temporary password. Once you have entered your name and your temporary password, click Log In. At this point, you will be directed to replace your temporary password with a permanent password. Follow the on-screen instructions to create the new password. Please keep in mind that your BARD password needs to be at least 8 characters in length, contain at least 1 letter and 1 number, and not use the same letter or number twice. Once you have chosen and entered your BARD password, click Submit, and you will be prompted to agree to or not agree to a pledge. Please read the pledge carefully and click either I agree or I disagree. Once you have finished these steps and agreed, you will be directed to the BARD main page. To learn how to search for, download, and transfer books, please visit the next tutorial.